Resonate with the earth!
I'm not done!
On your
Airborne field. My specialty.
Here I come!
flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. See about that.
Can you take it?
Rising
so fast.
Falcon! I'm not done!
I'm ready!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Raging Cascade! Radiant Pierce!
Elusive
Here
beam!
now.
Devastation!
Here I go! More for the
Rising
stockpile!
Falcon!
Mega Ray!
The last one!
Watson!
On your knees!
Devastation!
Steel Force! More with that hit, Rob!
Here I come!
I'm ready! A comfortable win.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Coming through!
Here I come!
Death to the
Eternal
wind!
devastation!
These ones can run rings around us!
In a bind!
Devastation!
More for the
It's
glacial
over.
spear!
Hurrah!
Pierce evil! Lightning now!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! On your
Now!
knees!
I can handle it! Reload!
Crush!
Astral energy! More with that hit, Rob!
Take this!
I'm ready!
Reverse!
Astral energy!
Say no more! My
Searing
turn!
flame!
Strike! Rupture! Crush!
Crescent flash!
Swallow blade! Rising Falcon! It's
I'm
over!
ready!
Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle! Certainly not bad. No complaints here. What could this be?
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For crown contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance. Let's see what you've got.
Hurrah! Take this! You're mine!
In here!
No escape!
Resonate with the earth!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
On your knees!
You're mine!
I never miss!
Crush!
Blows fire!
I'm not done!
Select do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not
Do it!
again!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends. Let's dispose of the trash.
Hurrah! No escape! Swallow blade!
Raging Cascade!
Hurrah!
Leave the agile ones to me.
Burn!
More for the stockpile!
Strike!
Freeze Lancer!
Eternal devastation!
Penumbra!
Swallow blade!
Tornado drive!
Steering
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Devastation! Penumbra!
Here it is!
You're mine!
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Gotta break through! Devastation!
Negative gate!
You're mine! Devastation!
By the power of the marksman!
Here I go!
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almadria fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
With airborne targets.
Take it! I'm not done!
Here!
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Lightning orb!
All yours!
Dance in the wind! In here!
Negative
I'll be
gate!
saving you!
Rising Falcon! No escape! Crush!
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Barely a blip on our radar. Way.
You're mine!
Searing flame! Reload!
Severing wind! Stardust!
Resonate with the earth!
Rising Falcon! focus! You're mine! I'm not done!
Leave now.
Swallow!
Pesky
You
airborne
picked the wrong
scoundrel.
fight!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Eternal
I'm ready!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! My turn!
You're
Ah! Here I come! Flash! I'm ready!
Could have been worse.
I won't forgive you.
Pieces! Attack time!
Strike!
Glacial
I'll
spear.
stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Crush it! Elusive
Their hide is thick as armor.
Take this!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Negative gate!
Burn!
On your knees!
Here I come! Eternal devastation!
Far enough!
Swallow blade! Slash! I owe you one! Crush!
Armor won't save you!
Raging storm.
Crush! Catapult!
Into the
I'm not
shadows.
done!
This one's mine.
Gentlemen, I'm ready.
Darling, this one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
My turn!
I'm ready!
Looks like we got them all. There's a nice breeze here.
Yeah.
Reel it in. That's not a fish I see often.
So what's it to be? Grilled or broiled?
Yeah.
Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
You sure know what you're doing.
There we go. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something. Ha!
There we go. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught!
Yeah! All right. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
I've got something. That's not a fish I see often.
I don't recognize that fish. Is it okay to eat?
Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
Now where might those fish be? Everything looks fine with the lure. Alright, let's do this. Could it be? I did it! But I'm not gonna quit now.
You tamed a real beast.
There we go. She's got a good size to her, all told.
Hopefully it tastes better than it looks.
Now where might those fish be?
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish. I've got something. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I see you've gotten even better at this.
Yeah! All right.
That's not a fish I see often.
So what's it to be? Grilled or broiled?
Yeah!
I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
Nice! You caught it!
You guys want to rest here?
I'd like to check. Check their wares if you don't mind.
I hope we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so too, before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
Oh, yeah.
Don't push yourself too hard now, okay?
Okay. Thanks. Oh, Hootle. I don't know what to do. Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it. This ice cream tastes so good.
I swear, you're always having ice cream, even when it's freezing cold out.
And who made you the food police?
No one. I'm just saying that's a lot of ice cream. Don't you ever, throw up or anything?
Did you really just say that? Try thinking before you talk.
Huh? What do you mean? All I'm saying is I'm just a little worried about you, okay?
Well, don't be. I can have ice cream whenever I want.
You say that, but you know what's gonna happen if you keep eating ice cream all the time.
It's none of your business what I eat or how often.
Arguing over the consumption of a frozen dairy product. Ah, to be young.
Naive might be more accurate.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
How?
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahalar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up. Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
You don't look so good. Are you all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadime.
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadime.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadime for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadime's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadime wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
Not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadime. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almeidrea's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things, too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
How much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria? I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Xian, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelselik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsev when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought it was a goner.
Balsev's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Xian said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Burn it all!
Anything in armor is all. I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Bring him down!
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Here I go! Raging storm!
I'll
Getting
face you!
started. I'm all
Double
over
blade!
it. Raging
Mirage!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
Pummeling to me! Eternal
Down on the
devastation! I'm ready! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Raging
Swallow
cascade!
blade!
Can you
Take it, see what I can do!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Oh my lord! It's on! I'm going in! I see one, eh? Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! On your knees!
Its
armor's too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Don't get complacent.
Huh?
Got it!
Let's see what you've got.
Mirage!
In a bind?
Slash! Swallow blade! Crow! Take this! Strike!
Your reflexes will not serve you well, too.
Begin!
Anything in normal is all mine.
In here!
It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Eternal devastation!
I can carve through one!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
is all mine! Swallow blade!
Tell me,
Have you ever considered your
Swallow
purpose
blade!
in life?
Severing wings!
Pierce evil!
Rising falcon!
Lightning blade!
Devastation!
Thunderblade!
Mirage! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lightning annihilation!
Hitting pile fire! Beckon into everlasting darkness!
Devastation!
Lost in pain.
Swallow blade!
I'm all stuck!
well then, let's keep moving. Let's dispose of the trash.
I'll smash you! Knock it into next week! Eternal Destruction! Take this!
In here!
Take down their defenses!
More for the
Here I come! We're not finished!
Lightning orb!
Swallow blade! Eternal Destruction!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Slash!
Searing flame! Revive!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Hi, Hoodle! Let me help!
Mirage!
You got spirit!
Take this!
Feel! Searing flame! Reload!
You're finished!
Please, sir! I'm all stuck!
Too late to talk over our differences?
Swallow blade!
Slash!
Smash you! Here I go! You're finished! You're mine! Eternal devastation!
Raging
In a bind?
Sleep now! Hear me!
Eternal devastation!
Glacial spear! Now! Here's evil!
Blow them away!
Barely a blip on our radar. Get lost!
Now you'll learn!
Reveal!
Far enough!
Take from the wind! I won't show you any mercy! Swallow blade!
Flame of fury!
You're my...
Glacial spear!
Swallow blade!
Now!
Ready and raring!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Here I
Dance in the wind! Here's the evil! Feel! Breathe laser!
Elusive deity!
Lightning condemned!
Take it!
Thunder! Here's the evil!
In an instant! Impact claw!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Right, here goes! Got you now!
Here, dropped in pain.
I'm only getting started!
That may prove a thorn in our
Take
side.
this! Burn! Damn it! Here I come!
Throw the top spear!
You're finished! Swallow blade!
I never miss!
I'm ready!
Doline! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. Resonate with the earth.
back, will ya?
Raging storm!
Onward, take this.
Celestial runner!
Here I go!
Come back, will ya?
Down on the ground.
Here I come! Swallow blade! Slash!
Armor won't save you.
Swallow blade!
Negative shape. Resonate with the
This one's all
earth.
mine!
Stalagmite.
You're finished! Glacial spear!
Here's evil!
Ignite!
You
won't make a fool of me!
Breathe laser!
I'll keep you!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
A comfortable win.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Coming
Here,
through.
let me help.
Mirage! I owe you one. Swallow
Raging
blade!
Storm!
Slide!
Confiscated! Gemini Aqua!
Take this! Eternal devastation! Raging
Heal!
blood!
More with
We
that
got
came
flyers!
from. I've got this!
Swallow
Let a
blade.
marksman handle
The
it!
enemy
Far
wields
enough.
arts too.
All
You'll
yours!
soon see about that! I'm all
Eternal devastation!
mine!
Swallow blade! This
I
one's
never
all mine! You're mine! Crush!
By the power
Swallow
of
blade! Slash!
Dance in the wind!
On your
Eternal
You
devastation!
require a hand.
I'll be saving this
Crush!
one.
Air pressure!
Radiant
I'm ready! Onward and upward.
I won't forgive you!
Devastation! Now you'll learn!
Soaring blood! Here, let me help! Raging lightning! You'll pay for what you did!
Not today!
Annihilation! Here, flame of fury! Look out!
Eternal devastation!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! Devastation!
Here goes!
In a bind?
Rising Phoenix!
Here, let me help!
Eternal devastation!
Not
It's
on
on!
my watch!
No escape!
Rotating pile driver.
This one's mine! Water astral energy!
Eternal devastation! Burn in hell!
Gemini Aqua!
Swallow
Wind
blade.
astral energy!
Eternal devastation!
Where are you going?
I'll grind you into dust.
Eternal
Let me
devastation!
help!
Armor won't save you.
Strike!
Feel!
Eternal devastation!
More flame of fury!
Devastation!
Glacial speed! Pierce the wind! The wind! Feel!
Devastation!
I'll be saving this one!
Try harder! My turn!
Annihilate!
Far enough! Heal!
Heal, boy! More where that came from!
It's on!
I'll heal you all!
Coming through! Charging us!
That's what my shield's
No!
for! Get behind me!
Gun! Scarlet Leave it to you!
Benediction light.
Crush! Heal! Not today!
Allow me to help.
Healing circle!
Swallow blade!
Raging cascade!
Eternal devastation!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! More to the stockpile!
The earth throbs in pain.
More where that
Can't
came
get out
from!
of bed.
That's my cue! Glacial spear! Here's
Shut him
evil.
down! Eternal...
Raging cascade!
Rotating pile driver.
Devin, try harder! My turn!
More for the having! Flame of fury! Glacial
This isn't
spear.
looking good.
Here's evil!
I have no
I can't
limit!
feel anything!
Benediction.
You'll pay for
Ring
that!
Lancer!
I owe you one!
From beyond.
Steering
Imbued
fluid!
with
Eternal
I'm ready.
devastation!
Here, I can't heal you forever!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Just what the doctor ordered! Here, let me help! First
Lead
aid!
the charge, Jill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I lack the energy for healing arts.
dispose of the trash.
Mirage! Swallow hit
Where are
low!
you going?
Catapult!
I'll be saving this way.
Crush! Swallow blade!
Catapult!
You're mine! Swallow blade! Burn!
Steering flame! Reload! Can't be
I'll
slow!
fix you.
Hope this
Too
works.
fast!
I'm all
Stand
stuck.
back. I'll trip it up.
Annihilation!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Here I go!
Not chance!
Go! You're mine!
Eternal devastation!
Down on the ground!
Crush! No escape!
On your knees!
Lightning Genesis!
No escape! Eternal...
Resonate with the earth!
Annihilation!
Devastation!
Hear me! Burning!
Now or never!
Glacial Spear!
Devastation!
Here's
Take it!
evil!
Does it hurt?
Freeze Blazer! Raging Cascade!
Devastation!
Is the way!
Mirage! Take it! Here I come! Eternal devastation!
Do it!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
With this, I can become even stronger.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zoogles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here. This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
Gotta break through! The rebel! Devastation! Stop them!
It's over! Can't be slow!
Elusive deity! No further!
Puddle! Hear me! You have no mercy!
For my lord!
Steering
Pesky
flame!
airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Split it open! Be my guest!
Lightning order! Mega ray! Dance in the wind!
Take this! Eat this! I
I'll be saving
can't move!
this way.
Forgive me.
By the
This is my fault.
Down on the ground.
Armor won't save you! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! On your knees!
I'm only getting started.
Eagle Fly! I'm on it!
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
Eagle Fly! I'm on it! You're done!
Confiscated.
I'll finish you here and now! Dragon Shell! Rip and tear! I'm just getting started!
Tempest, where are you going?
You're wide open! Take this! I'll run you through!
Do it!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Eagle dive!
Radiant Flash!
I'll finish you here and now! Eagle
Zero
dive!
flame!
Keep
Tempest!
Death Blossom! Now you see what I can do! Now I'm in the groove! Dance on the... Take this!
Raging Storm!
Eat this!
Celestial
Death
Thunder!
Blossom!
Razor Cyclone!
Activity! Eagle dive!
Here's go!
Far enough!
Razor Cascade!
I'll face you! These fists have got your name on them!
I'm only getting lightning!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Steering flame! Reload!
I'm on it!
Overdose!
And now I'll end you!
What? This
Now, don't leave! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
That'll teach us for getting cocky.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria.
What could this be?
Out of our way!
Death Blossom! I see one, eh?
Lightning orbs!
Begin!
Searing flame! Powered hurricane!
Into the wind! I'll punch that gun out of your hand! For my lord!
Annihilation!
Its armor's too strong.
Where are you
It'll
going?
split it open! Be my guest! Evil fly! Come on and go! You're done!
Into the hurricane! Do it!
First strike!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Go!
I'm reaching my limit, you guys.
Damn. Guess we better be extra careful.
I won't forgive you!
Now you'll learn!
I can carve through walls!
Close flight! Watch the
A showdown between blade and fist!
You got spirit!
I'm on it!
Elusive deity!
Now I'm in the groove! This one's all mine!
Here's the evil!
Damn it!
Freeze
man.
over! Raging cascade!
Eat
Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Watch it!
By the power of water! Lightning energy! More without
Now I'm in the groove!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
All good things come to an end!
I'm ready!
Knowing when we're in too deep is necessary to survive.
We may tend to push ourselves a little too hard. No backing down!
Take this! Steel!
First strike!
Lightning! Steel form!
Take this!
I'll
crash you!
Now
I'm in the deity!
Glacial spear! Here's
I'm on
the
it.
evil!
The tempest engulfs you! It's too fast! Stand back.
I'll trip it up.
Do it! I'm on board! You're mocked!
I'm ready!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
So that didn't go as planned.
We must consider... Well, if this is the right path. Let's see what you've got.
No further!
Glacial sphere!
Eagle Fly!
Take my revenge on you!
Now in the groove! We're not finished!
We've now radiant look here!
First strike!
Lightning!
Thank you.
Another one!
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that! By the power of one!
Elusive deity!
First
Soaring
do
dragon!
it! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Lightning! Downfall!
Down on the ground! Rip and tear!
Radiant!
Elusive deity! Smash you! Eagle ray!
My concentration is dwindling. Perhaps I'm tired.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Coming
Through! Got you
Eagle
now!
Into the shattered field!
Prepare to be seen!
No shield can stand up to these fists.
Eagle Fly!
an astral bolt.
That's my cue!
Getting started!
Shut him down! No further! We're not finished!
Raising that game! I'm all stopped up!
Feel hurricane!
Chase your dreams!
Down on the ground.
First aid!
That
Dance in the wind! Air
Down on the ground. Now you see what I can do. Now I'm real mad.
I'm on it! This one's all mine!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm on it!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Hurricane! Elusive deity! Rip and tear! I'm on Eagle! Come on a roll now! Laser rusty talent hurricane! Flash! Rip and tear! Penumbra! Death blossom!
Bow tie! Raging cascade!
Eagle dive! Elusive deity!
I'll beat you right back!
Eagle ray! Take this! Dance on the wind! I'm ready!
All yours, Kisara.
That took more energy than I expected.
Eagle Fly! I'm on it! Talon Hurricane!
Can't get out of
They
this!
really don't give up, do they?
Bring them down! Now! Talon Hurricane!
Air Throw! Freeze Lancer! Raging Energy!
I'll smash you!
I'm the world.
That's enough! I'll
Laser
finish
Spear!
you!
Pure Evil!
I'll run you through! Miss him!
My finest. Forgive me.
I can't feel...
Law, wake up!
Sorry about that!
An opponent like this should be easy.
Take this!
Glacial Spear! Fierce Evil! You think that shield will save you? Raging Gusting!
Solid Storm!
I never miss!
Death Force! Down on the ground!
Sleep Lava!
Tornado Drive! Eagle Dive! I'm on it! I'll run you through! I'm ready! Gion!
Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Dance in the wind!
It's down on the ground! Hurricane! I'll smash you! These bad guys really don't mess around.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I'm exhausted.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
I'll see you again tomorrow. I think we've rested long enough. Let's... Keep moving.
We've reached our destination. Stay sharp. We're going in.
Retreat if you know what's good for you. Bring him down!
On guard!
Eternal devastation!
Hurricane strike!
Fire in the hole!
Tempest in the grand view!
Watch for their ranged attack! Engaging! Far enough!
Slash! Eternal
Resonate with the
devastation!
Strike!
Stalagmite! On your knees!
Look sharp!
Here I come! My turn!
Dance in the wind! Feel!
Devastation!
Fire support!
Devastation!
Primed and ready! We
Here, let me help!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Go no further!
Take this!
Devastation!
Hurricane strike! Lightning to death!
Engage! I'll smash you! I can read your moves like a book.
I see what happened!
Fire in the hole!
Captivity! Its armor's too strong!
It'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Eagle Ray!
This one's mine!
It's over!
I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant citizen!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Bring him down!
Devastation!
Take this! Fire in the
Devastation!
Rotating pile!
Eternal
So much for
devastation!
talking it out! Can't get out of this!
Fire support! Eternal devastation!
Make it rain!
Frozen?
Hammer! March!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
This looks nice and tough.
Right, here goes! Devastation!
I'll face you. You're not.
It's in the wind, not in your dreams.
This
Far
one's all
enough.
mine!
Elusive deity.
Crush! Swallow blade! Here I come!
Here
I'll
goes.
be a start.
Mirage!
Eagle Ray.
I'm not done!
Lightning condemned.
Hurricane
Thunder.
Look now.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Everyone hanging in there?
Sleep now.
Devastation! Devastation!
All day.
It can hide itself? Amazing! Now you'll learn! Devastation! Heal! Thanks! Devastation!
Don't get in my way.
Mirage! Eat them!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar! Water Astral Energy! Crescent Moon!
The enemy needs arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
Their arts were interrupted.
No escape!
Hurricane Strike! This one's mine. Plenty left. Can't get out of this. This one's mine. Ground and pound.
Not on my watch.
I'm not done!
Raging
Time
Storm!
to stop.
Back, will ya?
Going in.
Another incantation
Denied.
ruined.
Raging
I am
Storm!
not beyond fury.
Strike! Eternal
Lightning
devastation!
Hurricane
Give you respect! Here I come! Burn! Eternal devastation!
Crescent Moon!
I'm not done!
Heal.
Slash!
Tiger Blade. Lion Cowl. Armor won't save you.
Raging Storm!
Hurricane Strike.
On your knees!
Heal.
Hey, what?
Hurricane Strike.
Let the marksman handle this. I never miss.
Our arts are being interrupted.
I got you. Make it rain.
Frozen.
Hammer.
Benediction light.
Eternal devastation!
Look sharp. Down.
Eternal devastation!
Sleep now.
Hurricane Strike.
More for the stockpile.
Down on the ground.
It's on!
It appears the end is nigh. Benediction light.
Strike. Going in.
Raging Arc Seal!
Buffer now! No escape! It's over!
Nothing can bind me.
Swallow down!
Going in.
Benediction
Plenty left. Strike. Denied.
Swallow blade!
Lightning Orb!
Glacial
Thunder
Fire.
Blade!
Eternal devastation! Crush! Eternal devastation! Coming through! Ha! Now!
Scarlet
Scarlet Inferno!
Raging storm!
Devastation!
Shield and face!
Can't get out of this!
No enough feelings.
Going in!
Forgive
I'm
me.
ready.
This is my fault.
Armor won't save you! Talon Storm!
Shield force! This one's mine! Raging cascade! Hurricane strike! Feel!
Now I'm in the groove! I'll face you off like
Dance on the wind.
You're done!
Hurricane energy!
Down on the ground!
Look forward that can
Make it rain! Don't leave! Hey! Blow them away!
My concentration is dwindling. Perhaps I'm tired.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking. The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
got spirit!
Freaking does it! Resonate with the orb! Talon Hurricane! Look sharp! Death Blossom! Air pressure!
It's on!
It's almost too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Eagle Fly! Ready and ready! I'll smash you! I'm on it!
Shield?
I'm on it! I'll end you! Talon Hurricane!
Now! Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Seems about right to me.
Get out of this!
Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt!
Dragon Shell!
Exploit the enemy's
Now
weakness.
I'm in the groove!
Sleep now!
Not my finest!
Come on!
You have to hold on!
Raging Fire! More where that came from!
Look
Dance
sharp!
in the wind! Air thrust! Photon! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon!
Aw, too shy!
The enemy wields arts too.
Here!
We'll soon see about that!
It's on!
Lightning down! Thunderblade!
Down! Your arms!
Hurricane Strike!
This
Raging
one's
Storm!
Eternal devastation!
Celestial River!
You picked the wrong fight!
Going in!
Take this!
Round and pound!
Celestial River!
Eternal devastation!
Hurricane Strike! Never miss!
This one's
Eternal
mine!
devastation!
Astral Energy!
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone!
More for the stockpile! Hurricane Strike!
Everlasting!
Thunder
Throbs
Wheel!
in pain.
On your take this!
Hurricane Strike! Sleep now!
Begin!
More for the stockpile!
Ghost you!
Eternal devastation!
Plenty left!
More where that came from!
Take this!
Air pressure!
Lightning
Eternal
down!
devastation! You picked the wrong
This
fight!
one's mine!
Resonate with the earth!
Flash!
Stalagmite!
Eternal devastation!
Hurricane Strike!
Eternal devastation!
Going in!
Lightning Orb! Dance in the wind!
How about this?
Not in your dreams!
Tempest!
I'll show you just how strong my arts really are! Take that! One last lightning
Hurricane
strike! Thunderblade!
I couldn't make it in time.
Going in!
I owe you one.
Dance in the wind!
Begin!
Sleep now!
Take this! Crush!
I'll be saving this one!
This one's mine!
Flame!
Going in!
Cover the casters!
This one's mine!
Dance in the wind!
On guard!
It's time.
This one's mine!
I can't take much more.
Flaming meteor!
Raging
You're
cascade!
mine!
Round and pound!
Win!
Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant!
Impact block!
We may be a touch beyond our depth.
We barely got a look at the thing.
Coming? Through.
Now you'll learn!
Armor won't save you!
Piercing roar!
Rip it tail!
Raging dragon! Lightning condemned!
Far enough!
Thunderblade!
Resonate with the earth!
Cover the casters!
Talon Hurricane!
Raging cascade!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Burn in hell!
Hurricane strike!
Wide open!
It won't escape me.
Not in your dreams! Now!
Dueling!
All yours, Kisara.
Astral Arts? That's my cue.
Shut him down. You've too much.
This one's mine!
Now for something special. Go down.
Resonate with the earth. Devastation.
Make it rain!
All yours, Kisara.
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
And thus our strength yet grows.
We've reached our destination.
Have you guys checked your... your equipment lately?
I've caught a good amount of fish, as it turns out.
I had no idea there were so many.
Oh, you've seen nothing yet. There's a whole world of fish just waiting for us to discover them.
Guess we've still got a long way to go.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
That's your 12th serving.
Damn, that's gotta be a record.
Even seeing it for myself, I can hardly believe it. Where is her body storing it all?
Oh, have you guys already had enough? Did you not like what I fixed?
No, it's just...
We're just amazed at how much you can wolf down.
Doesn't it hurt even a little? Aren't you feeling heartburn or something?
Oh, this is nothing. You know what they say? You always have more room for dinner.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say about dessert, actually.
Plus, this is gnocchi we're talking about. That stuff just sits in your stomach.
I swear I'll never understand you Renans.
Make sure to get some good rest. Well, off we go.
We've reached our destination. Stay sharp. We're going in.
Devastation! Here now!
Lightning condemned!
Rip it! Eternal devastation!
In a vine?
Slash! Swallow blade! Crush!
Talon storm!
Fire support! Finish! You're mine!
Eagle Now I'm in the groove!
Burn! Next! Go away! Take this! Take this! Strike!
Everybody okay?
We're all right.
Gotta break through! For my lord!
Armor won't save you!
With my shield!
Release!
Eternal devastation!
Go away!
Blue escape! Eternal devastation!
Raging storm!
Not today!
Talon hurricane!
Here
Eagle
goes!
dive! Do it!
This one's
Eagle assault!
Blaze lightning!
Eternal
More where that
devastation!
came from!
It's over!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Tasty one, eh?
Shield and mace! Piercing roll! Dust to dust!
Slash! Blade!
Now you see what I can all fit at you
Now!
here and now!
Double leap! In an instant! Impact claw! Swallow blade!
This one's
Its armor's too strong!
split it open!
Be my guest! Devastation! You're mine!
Shield! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
A comfortable win.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Danon mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it. Well, there's only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in the ends. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almadria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Had eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me.
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Hurricane! Take this!
Eagle Prime!
Hurricane!
Shatter
Fire up!
pieces! Attack time!
This one's mine!
Going in! Try harder! My turn!
Dragon Show!
Going in!
Photon! Dance in the wind! I never miss!
Here, let me help!
I owe you one.
Hurricane Mega Ray!
On guard!
Confiscated! By the
dare
power
you.
of water! Dance in the wind!
Right, here I come!
Sealed! Glacial Spear! I'll be saving this one! Freeze Laser! Raging
Severing
Storm!
Wind!
More of that kick!
Miran! Take it!
Now you see what I can do!
It's on!
Dance in the wind!
Hurricane
Stay away! On guard!
More for the crocodile!
Let's have some fun.
Devastation!
Time to shine!
Gravitas Field!
Not today!
Raging Storm!
Devastation!
More of that kick from
No! Can't end here!
Don't leave me all alone. Try and run.
Resuscitation!
I owe you.
Here goes! Dance in the wind! This one's mine!
Thanks!
I'll bring you this one's mine!
I owe you one.
Lightning Raging Cascade!
I'll bring you back from
death to abyss! Over the caster! I'll bring you back from death to abyss!
Slash! Armor won't save you!
Lightning Resuscitation! Raging Cascade! Here's a
No
healing
further!
art!
I'm not done!
Seal! First aid! More for the stockpile! Hurricane mine! Lightning Orb! More where that came from!
Hurricane Flight!
Devastation!
This one's mine!
Here goes
Devastation!
Here's the dance in the wind! Air Laser! Light Astral Energy! Hurricane Flight!
Devastation!
Healing Circle!
Here's
This
hard
one's
up!
all mine!
Appreciate the help!
You're mine!
Glacial Spear!
Let's go higher!
Huh? Not today!
Stay away!
Slash! Crush!
Meteor! Here comes not in your dreams! Gravitas Field!
Ready and raring!
Mega Ray! Gale Force! Ground and Orb! Dance in the wind!
I owe you one.
In here!
Swallow! You require a hand.
Raging Cascade! In here! More for the stockpile! This one's mine! Going in! More where that came from!
Going in!
Light Astral Energy! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready! More for the stockpile!
Try harder! My turn!
Ready to go!
Not today!
Raging Storm!
Blooming
Far enough!
No,
Flash!
Annihilation!
Eternal devastation!
Annihilation!
No escape!
Hydration Orb! Here goes!
Miran! You're mine! I'm not
Armor won't save you!
More for the stockpile! Not my wash!
Swallow blade! Eternal!
Searing Flame! Lightning Orb! More
Glacial Spear!
Here's the Evo! Freeze Laser!
Down! You're on!
Wind Hurricane!
Miran! Take this! Eternal devastation!
Lightning Orb!
On guard!
Raging Cascade! I never miss!
No escape!
Weak now!
It's on!
This outcry! Heal you all!
Fluff them!
Raging Storm! Healing! Where would that came from? Tunnel!
Look sharp!
Swallow blade! Not today!
Raging Cascade! In here!
Eternal devastation!
Can't get out of this!
I'll be saving this one!
Look sharp!
Slash!
Plenty left!
Eternal devastation!
Annihilation!
I'll
Raging
smash
Storm!
you!
Strike!
Hurricane!
Eternal devastation!
Far enough!
Annihilation! Hurricane!
Eternal devastation!
Let me help!
Swallow
Here!
blade!
First aid!
Thanks!
I'll be saving this one!
Switch to offense!
Here goes!
Going in!
Thunder
Plenty
Beam!
left!
Downfall!
Crush!
On guard!
Where that
Swallow
came
blade!
from?
It's on!
Stay away!
Swallow blade! Ignite!
Mega Ray! Raging Storm!
Eternal devastation!
Say no more.
Too shy to come over. Here, let me go. Pieces. Annihilation.
They're attacking separately.
Can't let him hit on her.
Keep an eye on her.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Aw, too shy. Come on.
Radiant Pierce. Annihilation.
Look shot.
I never miss. Lightning condenser here. Get charged.
You will suffer.
Hear me. Flame of Spirit. Glacial fire here.
In a bind?
Ryan Powell. Leave the charges to me.
Behold, my
Wits about you, people.
Hear me. Flame of Spirit.
Eternal devastation!
Look shot.
Hurricane! Not done!
Piercing photon. Lightning condenser. Guns ready.
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending
Try
calamity!
harder! My turn!
Chaotic disaster!
Not today!
Hurricane to the wind.
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. And now, they're mine!
Now you see what I can do.
No! Can't end it! Here!
Have some
Take this!
Let
Crush!
us dance in the wind! Air thrust! Radiant fire! I'm sorry.
You'll pay for that!
You're bruised all over. Did you even notice?
Yeah, I guess I got carried away.
I'm not always going to be around to heal you, you know.
try and run!
Mirage! Here I come! No!
I don't have
Can't
much
end
left.
here!
Still got some fight left in you.
Where are you going?
This should do it!
Here's it here!
Who you are?
Razor Cyclone!
Stay away from my friends! This should do it! Crush!
In a bind?
No escape!
Dance in the wind!
Crush! Swallow blade! Slash! It's over!
Right from me.
You're mine! This one's all mine! Try harder! Not a chance! Ignite!
Handle? More with that came from!
Devastation! Mirage! Eternal devastation!
Lightning condense!
Swallow blade!
Thunder blade! Art sealed! Shining silver! Lightning! Take it! Thunder! I'm your
Hit on!
Spirit flame!
Ignite!
Reload!
Eternal devastation! No escape!
Take this!
It's over!
Power of water!
This should do it!
A new lease on life.
Right from me.
Burning strike!
Glacial Spear, pierce evil! Glacial Spear, pierce evil!
Freeze Lancer!
Anything in armor is all mine!
You're mine!
No!
can't end here!
Forgive me.
Such sad eyes. Child, let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me.
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Burn in hell!
Reload!
Take this!
More for the iPod!
What foolishness! Take this!
Swallow blade!
Another ammo! Back into the fray! More where that came from!
Resonate with the earth!
Just
The last one!
Eternal
On your
devastation! Here I come!
I'll heal you! More with
Severing wind! Here I come!
Get not on my watch!
I'm not done!
Healing circle!
Thanks!
Light astral energy! Dance in the wind! Feel! More for the stockpile! By the power of water!
Elusive deity! Rotating pile
This
driver!
one's all mine!
How dare you! Can you take it? Take this!
Turn!
Radiant flush!
Stay away!
Flush!
Elusive
Is this some
deity!
punishment?
Stay away from my friend!
I'll bring you back. Let the mark handle this. Photon flash! Where are you going?
No rest for the wicked.
Eternal devastation!
In here! Here's a healing up!
Listen to it!
Raging storm! More where that came from! Radiant pierce!
Wind!
Radiant pierce!
You're on! Take it!
I'm out! That's a great one!
You're finished!
Mega ray!
Crush!
Annihilate!
Take this!
What foolishness.
Glacial spear! Here
Right down on the ground!
Try
Here
harder!
goes!
Not a chance!
Leave the charges to me!
Tempest Radiant pierce!
Be gone!
Searing flame!
Try harder! Not a chance! Eternal devastation!
Take this!
Here I come! Swallow blade!
Astral energy!
Armor won't save you!
Reload! Where that came from?
You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
Searing flame!
Down on the ground!
Swallow blade!
Here, let me
Hold
help!
nothing back! Slice! Eternal
Resonate with the
devastation!
earth!
Wretched fools.
Stalagmite!
Radiant punch!
On your
Here!
far enough!
Lightning condemned!
Crush!
Right!
Thunderblade!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Barrier!
Allow me to help you.
Gale force!
Penumbra!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready! Here, let me help! First aid! Lightning condemned!
You'll pay for this!
Take this!
Thank you.
Here I go!
Swallow blade! Burn!
I'm only getting started!
Brimming with
Eternal
hatred.
devastation!
Now you see what I can do!
Eternal devastation!
Flame of fury! Burning! Into the wind! Glacial spear! Air! Here!
This should do it!
Freeze laser!
Eternal devastation!
Nothing gets by me!
Raging cascade!
Soaring crush! Far enough!
I'm not...
Right!
I'll be saving this tearing!
Eternal devastation!
Burning strike! Go! I'm only getting hydration orb! More where that came from!
Down on the ground! Can't get out of this!
Reload!
You picked the wrong fight!
Thunder shield! Radiant clear!
Penumbra! Rotating pile
Here's a
driver!
healing arm! First aid! Lightning condemned!
Let's try harder!
Here,
Here I come!
shield! I'm out of ammo!
Benediction
Back into the
light.
fray! Lightning condensed!
This one's mine!
Stop! Gemini!
Eternal devastation! Begin!
Lightning orb!
Glacial spear!
Sleep now! Freeze Lancer! Over the
Devastation!
stockpile!
I'm not done!
Nothing
Gemini
gets by me!
lightning orb!
Resonate with the
Stop.
earth! Stalagmite!
In here! Radiant spear! Over the stockpile! Magna ray! Annihilation!
Devastation! This one's all mine!
I'm all stopped up! Annihilation! Magna ray! You're not in your dreams!
Stay away!
Slash! You picked the wrong fight!
Photon blast!
Here I
Where
come!
that came from!
I'm not done! Swallow blade!
Glacial spear!
The tempest engulfs you!
Thunder field! Raging cascade!
Can't get out of this!
Sleep now! I'll
Devastation!
be saving this one!
Another-
Searing blast! Reloading!
Glacial spear!
Here's even one! More for the stockpile!
Do it! Oh! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Swallow blade!
Negative red!
I never miss!
Eternal
Raging
devastation! They're attacking separately!
Can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on it, and take out the monster first.
Freeze Lancer!
She's no...
Stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah! Take it away!
Another incantation ruined.
Forgive me.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
I can't feel you going.
Not done yet!
Thank you.
Swallow blade! Eternal devastation!
Wits about you, people!
Devastation!
Catapult! Now you see what I can do!
It's off! Devastation!
Can
you take it? The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, you're mine! Raging storm! Here, let me help. Lightning can run it!
What's that?
That's what the doctor ordered.
Burn in hell!
Hydration orb!
Eternal
Rise!
devastation! Crush!
Sleep now.
Wind! Devastation!
Just try and run!
A complete surge! More with that!
Anything in orbit!
Over?
The wind! Sleep now. I'll be saving this one.
Eternal devastation!
More with that came from. Sleep now.
Now you see what I can do!
Into the shadows! I'm all stuffed up!
Right! Denied!
Take it! You're mine! Let the marksman handle this! Look sharp! By the Tiger Blade! I never miss! Hurricane Flight!
Swallow blade! Eternal devastation!
Here's even!
Burn out!
Here! Let me help!
Swampy!
I try harder! Swallow blade! Eternal devastation!
It was nice.
Swallow blade! Enough done!
Flame of
Swallow blade!
Run.
You're finished! There!
I'll bring
Try
you
hard, my turn!
Inspiration!
Eternal devastation! You're up!
Look
Put you through! Take this! Swallow blade!
for that.
Crush!
Going in.
I'm on it!
What's this? No. Don't leave me all alone.
Inspiration! I could do this all
Going
day.
in. Tiger blade.
This one's all mine!
In there. Discharge.
Not today!
Talon storm. Guardian field. Talon storm. Ready to go.
This isn't looking good!
I'm ready.
It was nice
I'm
while it
gone.
lasted.
Far enough.
I could do this all day.
Take this!
I can
Carve through
Hurricane
armor!
strike. This one's mine.
You
will suffer.
Right
up the door.
Eat this!
I'm ready to go.
Dragon Shout! Behold my true power!
Master Core.
Not while I'm around, she isn't!
Talon Hurricane. Tiger blade. Sunshine.
Well!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me!
I'm on Hurricane.
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now!
Storm.
Crush!
Thanks, Shion.
Slash! Swallow blade!
Hurricane
In the groove! Here I come!
That's on guard.
No escape!
Mega wave. Annihilation.
Ready
This
and ready.
one's mine.
I can carve through
Swallow
armor!
blade!
Fountain power.
No escape! Burn! Swallow blade!
Piercing rock.
You will suffer!
Lightning. Downfall.
Here!
Hurricane.
Eternal devastation!
Gemini. This one's mine.
Behold my true
Where are
power!
you going?
Dragon! I'll finish you here and now!
I'm all sucked up.
Devastation.
Hurricane strike by the power of this one's mine. Lightning. Downfall.
Struck!
I'm on it!
Glacial.
The winds of judgment blow your way! All the impending calamity!
Hurricane strike.
Chaotic disaster!
To an end.
Glacial spear.
I don't feel so hot.
Let's sit this one out.
And miss all the fun.
I have no,
No
limits.
I'll bring you back.
You will suffer!
I'll end you!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in, and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Gianna!
Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. just wanted to go back. To Dena. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Live for me.
No. Leori. No! Wait, please. Wait, I... What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking.